Welcome to my Down syndrome presentation for module ED 4012. What is Down syndrome? Down syndrome is a genetic condition where there is an extra copy of chromosome 21. There are three types of genetic variation that cause Down syndrome. 94% have trisomy 21, where all the cells have the extra chromosome. Anybody can have a baby with Down syndrome, although the chance increases with the mother's age. So, what causes Down syndrome? We do not know what causes the extra chromosome. However, scientists are still doing research. Possible issues faced by children with Down syndrome. There are many different issues with Down syndrome, and every child will have different issues. 50% of children with Down syndrome have a heart condition, though most can be corrected through surgery. Hearing and visual problems are common, but these can be treated with glasses or hearing aids. Learning disabilities. Learning disabilities can range from moderate to severe. Children with Down syndrome find numeracy especially hard, although as they are visual learners, they can have a good reading ability. Communication. There may be delays in learning to talk. Lots of visual communication and use of sign-along, a sign language that's been developed especially for people with learning disabilities, will help. 10% of children with Down syndrome have more complex needs. These may be medical, such as or autism or ADHDs. Social development. Most children with Down syndrome are very sociable and generally happy. They can develop good social skills and emotional understanding with help and support. Music and dance are great for language development and developing gross motor skills. Education. Mainstream or specialist. Most children with Down syndrome are taught in mainstream schools. This needs to have a strong support system to be successful. I believe there's still a place for specialist schools where children have severe emotional needs that mainstream schooling cannot meet. Inclusion. Wall, 2011. The process of inclusion is complex and requires guidance and leadership from local and national agencies, as well as the total commitment of all staff and parents. This leads us to multi-agency working. This is where social services, health and education work together to see the whole picture and meet the needs of children and their families more effectively. Children's centres are at the heart of this partnership. This brings us on to testing. There is a new non-invasive prenatal blood test available which is 99% accurate. 9 out of 10 women terminate when they get a positive diagnosis. There is evidence that some health professionals present the information about Down syndrome in a negative way. I can book you in for a termination, a doctor told one woman as she delivered the news. She's really cute, but you wouldn't want another one like that, would you? A nurse said to another woman. Tell It Right, Start It Right is an educational campaign by the Down Syndrome Association. They are training health professionals to give an accurate and balanced view of Down syndrome. We must remember every life matters. Today, people with Down syndrome are living independent lives. They are achieving more than ever before. Thank you.